Welcome back to BAS 120. We're going to go through examples 2.2 and 2.3 in this short video. So this example 2.2 piggybacks off the example we just finished 2.1 on a linear and a nonlinear model. And all this does is says, how do you copy down a formula? So if I got a formula, here you see I've got a formula in this cell, and I've made the ones that I want to change my relative, my price. Notice there's no dollar signs because I want that to be a relative function. I want it to change as I copy these down. But my first two amounts, my A and my B, notice I've put dollar signs around by using the F4 function because I want those to stay absolute. I don't want those to change as I copy down. Now I got two options to copy it down. I can grab the corner, slide it down, and it'll automatically copy it. Let me undo that now. Or you can highlight it and you can go over here and you can say fill down. Either way. Same thing over here. I can slide it down, or I can highlight and I can go to this tab and I can say fill down. So that's how you copy different cells. Fairly straightforward. That's example 2.2. Let's move on to example 2.3, some basic functions within Excel, some Excel functions primarily on manipulating data. So here we've utilized the purchase order information that the book gives us, all this information, and we might want to know some quick facts. So first of all, we might want to know the minimum order quantity. Well, to do that, let me show you. We would go up to let me take this out of here for now. We would go up to our function, and we're looking for a minimum. So we'd say, go find me the minimum. We'd say, give me the minimum function. And now it's saying, well, the minimum over what set of numbers? Well, we want the minimum order amount, right? So here's the quantity of orders. We'd slide down all of these and say, I want the minimum out of this range. And I would say go, and it would give it to me, and it would be 90. Maximum, same thing. I just use the maximum function. So what you see here is I've just done is max and called up that function and highlighted that range, and it gave it to me. Total, I just use the sum function. Sum, put in my range, and there it is. Average, I just do the average. Now this is a little different because it's the average number of AP months. So notice I'm now using the H column. Right? So I just said give me an average, highlighted these cells, and the function automatically gives me the average. If I just want to count the number I have, count the number of purchase orders, I could use the count function. And I counted all of these item numbers. I could have counted the order numbers. The count function is just going to count the number of rows I basically have. Now, the Countif function is a little trickier because you can count if, so we're trying to here count the number of O-rings in our data. Now notice that's a description, right? And a description is a categorical data. So what I had to do here, you'll notice you do the Countif function. I put in the range, and then the criteria, because it's non-numeric, I put it in parentheses, which tells Excel that I'm not looking for a number, I'm looking for typed data. So you have to make sure you type that in properly. So it's Countif, the range, and then I said find the criteria, how many of them have the words O-ring, and you have to make sure you type it properly and all of that. And there's 12. Now, you can also do a Countif on numerical data. So the question was, how many of the APs are under 30 days? So again, we called up the Countif function. We highlighted the H column, because that's where our AP months are. And then we just said, in this equation, give us the ones that are less than 30. I'll do it very quickly for you here just so you see how to do it. You go up here, you say count if, It finds it for us. Now, what range do we want? Well, we want the range to be all of our AP terms. All of that. And then it says, what's the criteria? Well, the criteria is we want it to be less than 30 days. And we hit OK. And there you see we get our 17. Hope this helps. Have a great day.